So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and you are welcome to this section. You're welcome to this section. So, what I'm going to be talking about today is trading analysis. Trading analysis, as you all do know, so one of the backbone of forex trading is your analysis, and then success in the forex market is highly dependent on your proper analysis. That is, if you want to be if you want to be profitable and successful in this trading space, your trading analysis has to be on point. Has to be on point. Has to be on point. So I'm gonna be looking at three different type of trading analysis. I'm gonna be starting from trading at large, and later I'm gonna dive into forex market. So in trading, we have three major type of analysis. And when we talk about the three major type of analysis, one of it is fundamental analysis. Fundamental analysis. So we also have technical analysis, and we also have sentimental analysis in trading at large. Now let's talk about the um, the forex trading analysis. In forex trading, we have just two. The third one, which is the sentimental analysis, is not needed in forex. You understand? And I'm gonna explain everything. You see, when we talk about fundamental analysis, it is a process of forecasting price movement. You understand? In the market, using important political and economic news release. Do you understand? Like, you are forecasting the market, you are speculating on the market, you are trying to predict the market based on news and economic, based on political and economic news movement, like based on economic and political news release. Speculating based on news. We have so many economic news, which I'm gonna be explaining how you can do those analysis today as well. So there are different kind of news that we pay close attention to when it comes to fundamental analysis. We have high impact news, we have low impact news, we have medium impact news, and we have the one that does not even have any impact in the market. But what we pay close attention to as a trader is the high impact news. High impact news. So when we get there, I'm gonna be explaining some things. So second type of analysis is technical analysis. Whatever analysis that it is a type of analysis that is done on the chart. Understand? It is a method of forecasting the currency pair based on its past history, that is its past movement. And how do you get that? You can get that on chart. So technical analysis is being done on chart. It's a method of forecasting based on previous thing that has happened, based on something that has happened in the past. There's a saying that says that when you want to talk about history, you have to be talking about what has happened in the past, then relating it with what is happening in the present in order to predict the future. That is exactly how technical analysis works. So the third one, which is the sentimental analysis, which is not needed in forex trading, is a type of analysis that is being done based on individuals that are like people that are very, very, very important in that space. Okay, let's talk about when we talk about Tesla now. We know that the CEO of Tesla, we know that the owner of Tesla is Elon Musk, and whatever he says about Tesla is gonna be a valid something. So that is the reason why whatever he says as the CEO of Tesla, you understand? That is that is why it's going to be very, very, very important and it's going to have impact on the market. So that is analysis based on sentimental analysis. You understand? So it is majorly being done on Twitter or any social media handle that the CEOs are very active, where they drop their updates. But it is most active on it is mostly done on the X, or let me say Twitter space. So that is where it's being done. So now let's go back into the major ones that we are going to be talking about today, which is the technical and the fundamental analysis. So let me start by sharing my screen. So of you can see my screen. So this is it now. Let's go into this. Let's go into this. Just give me some minutes. Okay. So I'm coming. So this is it now. Whenever you want to do your fundamental analysis, whenever you want to do your fundamental analysis, you come to this is the website that I use for my fundamental analysis. So come to Forex Factory, Forex Factory, Forex Factory dot once you click on Forex Factory, it's going to bring it out. So this is it, Forex Factory. So one wonderful thing about this app about this website is that you get to see the economic calendar. You know, as at the time I'm making this video, it's January 10 and it's on Saturday, so there is no news movement on Saturday as regarding forex trading. You understand? So if I want to check for the week, for the coming week, I can easily just do like this. I can easily just do, or this week, let me just put this week. Okay, next week, following week. So apply setting. So you can see all the news that is going to come on. You can see all the news that is going to come on this coming week. These are all the news. So this is it. This is it. Now, what I do is that the first thing you want to pay close attention to is the date of this news, the date, the time. The This is your own current time, but this is where you can check the time. This is the current time we are currently as at the time of making this video. This is the current time. It's around 4:20 p.m. in the evening. So now you want to pay close attention to the currency. You also want to pay close attention to the impact and also pay close attention to the forecast and then the actual. I hope you understand. So I will try as much as possible to filter this news because I don't really need the low impact news and the medium impact news and the non impact news. I don't need all those ones. What I need is the high impact news, high impact news, high impact news, high impact news. So how do I filter this? I come to this funnel, this thing that is being written here, the filter stuff here. So I click on here, then I toggle off this yellow, gray, and ash stuff. So I just apply the filter here, and I only have the high impact ones, the ones with red coal or red fire. So you can see now it is very, very clean now. You can see the date, the first news of the first news which I want to pay close attention to is on Tuesday, which is January 13. January 13. So it is around 2:30 and it is CPI news. So it's a news that you need to pay close attention to. It's a very important news in the market. You know, we have different kind of news. We have CPI, we have NFP, we have FOMC, we have a lot of news like that. So it is a very important news that I want to pay close attention to if I'm gonna be trading any pair that is associated with USD. So I'm gonna to bring attention into this. So the time is very important. The date is very important. So it's going to drop around 2:30. The news is going to is going to be released around 2:30. Now, what is the forecast on this news? The previous thing that like the previous value of this news as at last month, because this kind of news is a monthly kind of news that is being released every month. You understand? There are different kind of news. You understand? There are ones that are being released weekly, but they don't really have impact like the ones that are released monthly. You understand? So this is their value. This is their previous value. This is what they have done in the last month, and this is the forecast for this month. This is the forecast for this month. That is, they want it to be more valuable than how it does in the last month. So how do you get to know what to prepare your mind against in this now? I'm coming. So now you want to just come here. As you can see, you see it's a changing in price of goods and services purchased by consumers. excluding food and energy. That is what the CPI simply means. So the usual effect is actual greater than forecast is good for currency. When we say actual greater than forecast is good for a currency, I'm gonna tell you what it means. Actual, just the way it sounds, actual greater than forecast. That is the release of the news. If it's greater than the forecast, it is good for a currency. I'm gonna tell you if it's good for a currency. When we are trading forex, it has to do with two currency at the same time. When trading forex trading, when you are trading forex, you should know that it has to do with um two currency at same time in order to make it a pair. You understand? So if we are talking about one of the currency now, which is USD, USD is going to be one of the currency you are pairing it with. You understand? So if you are talking about the USD now, you say actual greater than forecast on this trade now is going to be a very good something for, like, it's going to be a very good it's going to be very good for the currency, that is USD. At that point in time, it's going to be good. So let's leave that. I'm going to explain what the implication means now. Coming. So let's, as you can see, so you can close this and also open this. I think the same thing. Actual greater than forecast is also good. So that's it. Um, so this is it again. Actual greater than forecast is good for currency. So now let me go back to our StreamYard. So now, what is the implication of this news? Sorry about the breaking transmission. I'm very sorry about that. So welcome back, guys. So I was explaining I think I was explaining the implication of the news. Yes, the implication of news. The implication of news. So now we say when an actual is greater than forecast, it is good for a currency, right? What it means is that when the base currency, like that is when the this thing, the USD can either be base currency or the code currency. It depends on the pair you are trading at that point in time. So let's assume you are trading Euro USD now, and USD is the code currency. You understand? USD is the second currency in that case. It simply means that at that point, that where USD is strong against euro, that is euro against USD, you should be selling at that point in time when the actual is greater than forecast. When the actual is greater than forecast, it is good for your currency. You should be selling euro USD. You should be selling euro USD. Let me open the what's it called back. Let me open it back. I'm coming. So you see, when the actual is greater than forecast, it is good for a currency. It simply means that at that point in time, where you have maybe euro USD as the pair you want to trade now, and the actual is greater than the forecast, you should be selling the euro USD. You should be selling the euro USD. That is, euro USD will be selling. That is the implication of this news. When the actual is greater than forecast, it is good for currency. That is, it is good for the code currency. And when the code currency is strong, you should be selling that pair. You should be shorting that pair. You should be shorting that pair. It's going to move in the bearish direction if the actual is greater than forecast. On a very note that I'm taking note of this red impact, like the high impact news. It has to be very high. When it's high impact news and this news and this effect is actual greater than forecast, just note that the market is going to be going crazily to the downside, when USD is on the code side. Let's note that when USD is on the code side, or let me just put it in this form, that when the quote currency, that is the second currency, when the quote currency is stronger, short that pair. When the quote currency is stronger, short the pair. And when the base currency is stronger, buy the pair. Buy the pair. When the just you can get a jotter to get this down and stick it to your trading your trading station. Just stick it to your wall there. When the pair, when the base currency is stronger than the quote currency, that pair, buy the pair. That is be looking for buy entries. Be looking for buy entries because the direction of the market is going to be very bullish. And when the quote currency now is stronger than the base currency, sell the pair. Sell the pair. That is, if I have Euro USD now and Euro is stronger than my USD, I should know that I should be buying Euro USD. I'll be buying Euro USD. But when USD is stronger than Euro, I'll be selling my Euro USD. That is, it simply means that you are selling your Euro to buy USD. When you are selling Euro USD, it simply means that you are selling Euro to buy USD. That is what it means, because USD is now stronger. It is something that is stronger, that has like value, that is increasing in value, that you want to you want to be attached to it. You understand? So when USD is strong, when USD is strong, you should be selling Euro USD to buy your USD. That is the implication. That's just what is happening at the back end. If you are in the beginner class, if you are in the beginner section that I've put several weeks back, you should understand that. You should understand that Euro USD, Euro, when you say Euro USD, simply when you buy Euro USD, simply means that you are buying Euro and you are selling USD. That is the implication of the buy that you are buying. When you are buying Euro USD, it means that you are buying Euro and you are selling USD. So the same thing also happens when USD is now strong. It means that you are selling, it means that you are selling Euro and buying USD when USD is strong. And when Euro is strong too, it means that you are selling, you'll be selling. It means that you are buying Euro and you are selling USD. I hope you understand that. I hope you understand that. So if you want to buy, before you can buy Euro USD, before you can buy a currency pair, you need to watch out for the one that is strong between the currency pair and the what's it called, and the between the base currency and the quote currency. So that's for fundamental analysis now. So now let's move into technical analysis. Let's move into technical analysis. So I'm coming, trying to get back to the studio. So this is it. I'm coming, trying to get it back. So let me stop sharing and go back to the okay. So now you need to know the difference. You need to know the difference between fundamental analysis and technical analysis. So technical analysis is what I'm going to be talking about next. Technical analysis is going to be what I'm going to be talking about next. So let me also share my screen for this. So let me use one of my charts here. So technical analysis is any analysis that is being done on chart, just like this, just like what you are seeing now. It is all what just appeared now. These are my analysis on XAUSD. This is it on XAUSD. This is just pure technical analysis. This is what we mean by technical analysis. It is a type of forecast that is like you use technical tools to do this analysis, and it is based on what has happened in the past. If you want to if you want to do technical analysis, you have to look at your left hand side before you can look at your right hand side, and it's not from your right hand side to your left hand side. It has to be from your left hand side to your right hand side. That is looking at what has happened in the past. This is the past side. This is the area that it has happened in the past. This is what has happened in the past. So you have to look at it, and you can see where my all my trend line or anything is coming from. It has to come from the left. You are trading, I mean, you are doing your analysis from the left hand side to the right hand side. So I know, if you're just new, if you're a new trader, I know this can be very, very, somehow, it can be somehow. But at time goes on, you're going to understand how it works. So for technical analysis, it is using what has happened in the past based on chart movement to predict what is going to happen in the future. Now look at this. You see, price was heading down. Price was heading down from here. You can see from here down here, price was heading down though. So we have a breakout of this trend line. Don't worry, when I'm going to make a video on how to do your technical analysis, how to make your chart looks like mine. I already have that video on my YouTube, so you can check it out. So this is how technical analysis is being done. This is majorly how technical analysis is being done. And we have a lot of technical tools. You look at this, we have a lot here. You look at this as well, we have a lot of technical analysis too. But I have my own that I use. I have my own that I use. So this is a rectangle this thing which I use to plot all these psychology zone, and we have Fibonacci retracement as well. We also have the short prediction, that is to put your short position, to know your entry, to know your risk and your reward as well. So this is part. This is where I like, if I want to do class and I want to maybe just map something out, something like this. Maybe I want to do something like this. This is what I use. So just to show you the, just to show or move something. So that's what I use those ones for. So I also have trend line. This is trend line. This is trend line just to guard my trend line. This is what I use trend line for. You can see this black line. This are called trend line. We also have the long position. The long position, that is this blue and red stuff. It shows, it indicates your entry, your stop loss, and your take profit. So that's what it indicates. So for the short one too, it is just like the opposite. It's just like opposite. You can see the stop loss is at the top, and the take profit is the green area. So that's, and the midline between them is your entry line. So that's just it. It's just like opposite of the long. So we also have this eclipse. I use like I use it just for, I mean, ellipse. I use it for just circling some stocks, maybe when I'm analyzing, just to pay close attention to that area. I use this for this is horizontal ray, just for to map out levels. Maybe when the market gets to a certain level, something like this. So I just use it to map out levels. Understand? Just to map out a level, and when market gets to that point, I know the market has gotten to that point, just to signify something. So that also is one of my this. So when I want to this particular line, I only use this particular line whenever I want to use whenever I want to do some back testing. Maybe I want to do back testing from here, then I drop it here. You can see there's a line dividing where I want to do my analysis. Maybe I want to start my analysis from here, or I want to move it front forward a little bit. I want to do my back test. Maybe I want to just do some analysis from this point to this point. I want to see what is happening there. So that's how I differentiate between this other side and the side I want to do some analysis. So this is horizontal line. This is what I use for my um psychological levels. So I use it to map out psychological levels, and this is how I do it. Once I click on this psychology, once I click on this horizontal line, then I drop it wherever I want it to be. So my psychological level is a round up number. Is a round up number. So I can either drop it this way, and you can even make it bold. You can make it bold by just making, you can see it's more bold now. It's more bold. So when price gets to that level, when price gets to those level, I can I know that there is gonna be impact, so I have to get ready for uh whatever that's gonna happen at that point in time. It is either a break or a bounce. So that's it. So those are the tools that I use. These ones are just for making. Maybe I want to name this now. Let me say I want to name this. So I'll just put let me just put something BOS. Just so if I want to know something, I can either put it on this, can move it on this. So you can see it's already there. So if I just want to do something like that, so that's how I do it too. So I think these are things that you need to know. So if you want to make your chat looks like my own, there's a video that explains that on my YouTube channel, so you can also check it out. So this is it. If I want to, okay, maybe this is what is happening here, and I want to add a text, so that's how I do it. It's just a call out stuff. So those are the tools that I use. Those are the tools that I use for my technical analysis. So in our next class, maybe I'm gonna be talking about I'm going to be talking about how what's it called? I'm going to be talking about technical analysis properly. So that's so thank you very much for joining this section. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you very much for joining. So you all are welcome. We've used 26 minutes in order not to make this video too long, so let's end it here. So thank you very much for joining this section, and thank you very much for watching, because I know it's a recorded section. So guys, watch, subscribe. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and share with your friends. Share with your friend. I'm going to make this video public, because I'm thinking of making it private before, just for my people, but now I'm gonna make it public, so you share to your friends and family that you feel maybe they need this kind of video. So thank you very much, and God bless you. Till when next we meet in peace and not in pieces, and thank you. God bless you all.